Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, also subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell. So let's talk Kourtney Kardashian. She was in the show talking about her IVF in regards to spending quality time with Travis. Many people understand this is the less chaotic, drama-filled sister. Kourtney gets it. Kourtney knows the assignment. One, she puts herself and her children and her man first. Whether she'll continue with the show, I keep seeing different things that she may or may not continue with the next episodes that were chosen. It was being said that they were granted and renewed for 20 more episodes. So we'll see what happens if Kourtney attends to and tries to come on for the next episodes. Okay, so of course she continues to show support to Travis. Kourtney and Travis, they're talking about their morning times together. We get it. For a while, she was trying to conceive, and then it was stated that she tried to save when she was in her 30s, 35s, or something like that. But unfortunately, it did not take. So it's interesting, like I said before, it's interesting how Kim has had concerns. She had 2 children, but then she had concerns after the 3rd child. Khloe had True, but then she had concerns after True. And then Kourtney can't. And Kourtney's had 3 or 4 kids. So it's interesting how some of the K's and J's women continue to have problems the older they get. But we get it. Many people say that after a certain age, definitely try and have them in your 25s, 35s or something like that. I think that's about the range. Don't quote me. But yeah, not a doctor, not a counselor. Just giving general what they say the time frame is. 25 to 35 or something like that. Or 25 to 40. I think 40 is kind of risky a little bit. But yeah, Kourtney Kardashian shares the bittersweet in regards to the plans, in regards to possibly ending the IVF. Yeah, they're basically saying they're done with IVF. So whether she'll have it natural in the show, Khloe had came over. Her and Kourtney started talking, and then Kourtney had said, "Hey, I'm ovulating," and she said, "Just give us, some time." And then Khloe was like, "Well, that's kind of weird. You invited me over," but she was like, "I'm ovulating, so I need to go take care of this." So, of course, her and Travis walk away. Kourtney had said the first few minutes, 5 minutes or so, she was kind of laughing, didn't take it serious. And then she was like, "Okay, Kourtney, get your head in the game." And then they proceeded to do what adults do. And Khloe then said that it's giving her concerns about the past in regards to when she was younger, she allegedly fell asleep under her parents' bed. Why? I'm sure they've had a huge house, big house. Why are you in the room? Why are you falling asleep? That's just odd and weird to me. What were you looking for? So then allegedly she falls asleep underneath the bed. And then of course they come home. She's scared to tell them that she's in the room because they're going to be like, "Why are you in here?" And then of course she started listening to them have their parenting quality time together. That's weird to me. What? As adults, that's what they do. They go to their room, they talk about the kids, and they have their quality time, or they fuss, fight, whatever. But many people are saying that's odd. Why is she talking about that? That's just weird. Why are you underneath the bed listening to your parents? You should immediately got up and said, "Mom and Dad, I'm sorry, I'm in here," and got up and left. But to listen to that, no. And that was the same thing that with Kim, she was living in Chris's house. Why are you living in Chris's house and you're hearing Chris and Bruce also at the time. He's now Caitlyn. At the time it was Bruce. Why are you listening to Bruce and the mom getting it on? That's just weird to me. As big as that house was, why aren't you on the other end of the home? That's just odd. I would not want to hear anybody getting it on. It's just odd. So Chloe's talking about that. Kim has talked about that in the show. And people just weren't really feeling the show. They're happy that Courtney has her life together. You don't hear about Courtney in a lot of lawsuits. You don't hear about Courtney in regards to constantly bringing up her exes. You don't hear a lot about Courtney just being disrespectful and copying people. Courtney is a different Kardashian. She's different. She's different in mind, body, soul, and spirit. She cares about her children, how her children are perceived, how her children are in media, and how her life is in regards to health, too. She cares about their health. So let's get to the next clip in regards to. Okay, so the other thing we're going to talk about, Kim's still trying to figure it out. Kim is single. Kim continues to mention Pete. Kim continues to mention Kanye. People really want Kim to get it together and move on. She also talked about how she wants everybody else to get their lives in order. And it's like she made it seem like she's the only one in control and everybody else's life is out of control. And she's the only one that has her life in order, and she just wants one day to where she can break down. What? You're making it sound like Courtney don't have it together, which she do. You're making it sound like Chloe don't have it together, which, okay, everybody says it's the Tristan thing. But then you make it seem like Kendall don't have her stuff together. You're saying Kylie don't have her stuff together. You're saying out of the whole Kardashian family, you're the only one that has your stuff together. And you need one day where you can just not have it together and have a breakdown. Everybody's going to talk about that at some point. But well wishes. We've talked about her and Larsa. Kim and Larsa is no longer friends. Kanye used to deal with getting, Larsa used to deal with getting a lot of calls from Kanye. And of course, that had to stop. And she was like, Kanye, you just got to figure your stuff out. And Kanye just got tired of their friendship. So she is now dating Michael Jordan's son, Larsa is. And prior to, Larsa was dating alleged Tristan, brought him to a Kardashian event. A week or two later, Khloe was on a trip with Tristan. So then this is the biggest thing. Larsa's in a relationship. Kourtney's in a relationship. Kanye's in a relationship. Pete's in a relationship. And then she gets on and she's talking about being single. Yes, I'm single. Yeah, because not a lot of people want to be a part of Kim's storyline. Kim's chaos, alleged. And then, she has 4 children. So someone have to take that on. That's a huge responsibility. Taking them to school, picking them up from school, doing homework. But of course, we know that Kim has nannies. So well wishes. That's the one thing. We see that Courtney doesn't have a lot of drama and chaos in her life. And it seems as if Kim does. Kim has to try and trend weekly. Kim has to try and go viral at least once a month. She tries. But then Kim is also chasing down famous people. Check out most of my other videos when Kim is trying to be around famous people. Katy Perry, Usher, Pete, just Ice Spice. There's all these people she's trying to spend time with to go viral. And people are kind of calling her out. That is kind of weird. She was even recently with that LSU basketball player. Everybody's saying she's trying to trend where people are trending. And that's kind of concerning because it's like, what do? You call them and say, hi, let's meet up for lunch, and then you just take the picture and leave? It's odd. But well wishes. Let's listen in to Courtney.
Just retire. The Kardashians just retire. That would be nice.
So everybody has talked about that, and whether they will or won't, they've been approved for 20 more episodes, like I mentioned, and I just think that has a lot to do with Kim's travels. Many people say that it's a lot. It's a lot. They see that there's concerns there. They see that Kim needs to try and figure it out, have a healthy relationship. They see that Khloe needs to figure it out, try and have a healthy relationship. Kylie needs to figure it out, try and have a healthy relationship. Whether Kendall is really dating Bad Bunny or is a PR stunt. We don't know. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everyone, have a great day.